Hey guys, sup. How everyone doing? RPG Killer Gamer here, and we are about to play the final DLC, and the final DLC, and we'll end. Let's get into it. Trespasser. Say our job is completely done. I talked to everyone of my companions. They don't need to say nothing more. Everything almost like completely done. Everything is done. Hold on, before I even do such a thing, I'm gonna do one more thing. Let's get to the almost level up. One of my perks. You could actually go by here and buy some, perks. I mean not perks, but to increase your perks. Influence 20. I got 2 perks. And I don't care if I spend so much money for my day. I just want to do that. To get some more perks.
Inquisitor?
Want to get 2 more perks so I could, be okay with it. My influence is almost like everywhere. Okay. Let me look. Soldiers. Where's in high places and enhanced studies. Okay. No. Let's start the thing. Yeah. Begin at the except the council will lock out all areas and plot and jump to 1944, 2 years after the death of Caribbean. There is no going back at this point. I'm okay, and I'm good with that. Let's go. I'm okay with that. 2 years after the killing Corinthians and his soldiers. If you hear that noise in the background, that is my damn family. Or, better yet, my niece. She's only a baby and she just loves keep making noise out of the ass. Trust me, it pissed me off. I want to y'all to, You know, I don't have no disturbance or, you know.
Another parade, another bloody negotiation.
Smiles, everyone. We must be careful how we present ourselves.
Why did Divine Victoria call the Exalted Council? She's kept Orlais from bothering us for the last 2 years.
At Indy, Orlais would control us. And based on their many marriage proposals, they have specific plans for you.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Our real concern is Ferelden. They would see us disbanded entirely.
Inquisitor, it has been too long. I hope the years have been kind to you.
How have you been, Mother Giselle?
What's up with this outfit? They always keep changing for my character.
Distributing food
It
sent
doesn't
from the
work
exalted
well with me.
planes. The Dales are finally recovering.
Since Corypheus fell, I think you may have spent more time traveling than I have.
It keeps me out of trouble, Your Worship. I should mention that your forces at Suladin Keep were of great help. Please give my compliments to Baron Deschedin. Divine Victoria asked me to greet you on her behalf. She is currently attending to the Ferelden ambassador's concerns.
You mean Vivian?
You can probably just call her
And
Vivian
I could
for
tell
the conversation.
whoever's watching and everything.
Inquisitor.
I know y'all could
prefer to
be
use her divine
baffled
name.
that I
Our
make
last
Vivian
divine
as
once
divine.
joked about why I insisted upon calling her Justinia. She called it my way of reassuring her that I had not completely forgotten who was in charge.
How do you think Divine Victoria has done these last 2 years?
It is hardly for me to say, Inquisitor.
With respect, that's never stopped you before, Mother Giselle.
The first year of Victoria's reign was tumultuous. We did not see the peace for which I had hoped. Nevertheless, she has united the Chantry and proven that the mages are under her control.
I'll speak to Divine Victoria.
I believe she would appreciate that, Your Worship. The Divine sees the good that you can do and have done. Duke Cyril will wish to greet you on behalf of Orlais. I believe he is currently speaking with the Tevinter ambassador. Many of your friends have returned as well. I hope you have a chance to speak with them before the Exalted Council begins.
The Tevinter ambassador.
Yes, Your Worship. Dorian Pavas has taken the chance to return from Tevinter. It will be good to see him again. I owe him my apology.
Really?
I allowed my distrust of Tevinter to cloud my judgment. He took a great risk coming to help us and deserved better treatment.
You're going to apologize to Dorian?
I have little patience for those who cannot admit they were wrong, Your Worship. Myself included. I will have to make my apologies somewhere public. He will want an audience for his reaction.
What's
Who
your
has
friend?
returned for the Exalted Council?
Your dwarven friend, Master Tetras.
Beric.
For one.
Awesome.
I understand he spent much of the last few years in Kirkwall.
It is
I
his
believe
home.
Sir Blackwall has returned as well, although he now uses the name Tom Ranier.
Oh, so
Enjoy
he stopped
time
using
with them
his
when you can.
fake name and use his
I
real
doubt you'll
name.
have the chance once the Exalted
respect.
Council is underway.
Okay.
Thank you, Mother Giselle.
Your Worship, a final question, if I may. This Exalted Council. Ferelden would have the Inquisition disband. Orlais sees its power as another feather in a chevalier's helmet. What do you wish to do with the Inquisition?
Honestly, if there's no more cause, then our job is done. But you will disband.
You once told me about the First Inquisition, that took place 800 years ago. You said that when their battle was over, that Inquisition soldiers sheathed their swords and went home. If our battle is truly over, perhaps it's time for us to do the same.
Thank you. Maker watch over you, Inquisitor. I will not keep you any longer.
Okay, allow me to say it again about making Vivian as divine. I know a lot of people don't like Vivian. I get it, but the reason why I let Vivian to be divine because she know how to deal with the council. She know how to deal with these politicians and talking all that, etc., etc., etc. is completely crap and stressful. I don't want Cassandra. Yes, Cassandra want the mages to govern so they could be treated fairly and due in respect. Liliana wants to break the circle and let everyone be free, which is, I understand she wants everyone to be free and treat fairly, completely fairly, but that will be a major disaster to everyone. Not everyone, you can't force change. No, you just really can't. You will just piss off a whole lot of people, and no one will never agree with that. There's some mages need to be in a circle because they need to keep in check. Because yes, not all mages are evil, but sometimes the good mage could turn bad if something like loved one or family get killed, and they could just go bonkers.
Which is why the Orlesian court is circling it with a net and collar? But you'll have to excuse me. I see an old friend I must greet. Inquisitor, how long has it been?
Dorian.
Don't tell me, I despise feeling old. It's good to see
you. Don't look
my friend.
old. You bored, aren't you?
Thrilled to be at the Exalted Council, Lord Pavus.
Oh, riveted.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Orlais wants the Inquisition tamed, Ferelden wants it gone, the Chantry meddles, and Tevinter sends but one ambassador. That's me, by the way. A reward for my interest in the South. Thankfully, Ambassador Pavus is a token appointment. Call on me as you like.
Dorian. The title is just, ugh.
Inquisitor. Duke Cyril Montfort, member of the Council of Heralds and Lord of Chateau Haine. I have long followed your work. It is extraordinary.
Is that sentiment shared by the rest of the court?
Of course. Orlais wishes only to offer respectful guidance to the Inquisition.
You disagree with
Does your
them.
grace feel the Inquisition should continue to rule itself?
I would rather see the Inquisition join us freely than be carved into pieces for the chessboard.
We are
I've
no
not
one's
offered Justinian's
obedience.
death. I had friends who perished at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. More than the good you have done, it is the good we may do together I don't wish to lose. Whatever happens, Inquisitor, I wish you well.
I understand we got a whole band of mages, the Grey Wardens, and practically most allies from other who are apostates, smugglers. Tegan, all Tegan.
Divine Victoria.
That do not look like all
Am I
Tegan from the
interrupting?
first game.
Of course you are, darling, but that doesn't mean the interruption is unwelcome.
Hello,
The Earl of
Vivian.
Redcliffe was briefing me on the current situation in Denerin. He represents Ferelden at this summit.
Inquisitor, good to meet you.
How's Redcliffe?
How are things in Redcliffe, my lord?
Blessedly quiet. The mayor conveys his greetings. Redcliffe remembers its savior.
I'll try not to keep you from more important matters.
Don't worry, my dear. The Inquisition has the full support of the Chantry at this summit, of course.
How can I help?
Is there anything I can do to make your job easier?
Relax. You will make a better impression on the delegates if you appear calm and collected. I must make preparations for the summit. My dear, should you need anything, you have but to ask.
I'm glad you finally arrived, Inquisitor. The Crown's anxious for news.
And your thoughts on Ferelden's position?
The breach is long gone, yet Skyhold's army remains.
Ferelden can't continue to ignore soldiers on its borders.
At least you're open
I
about it.
appreciate knowing where Ferelden stands.
You are owed that, Inquisitor, especially here. These Orlesians will talk circles around you before you get a simple greeting out. I won't keep you longer. We'll have words enough when the Exalted Council begins.
Okay. I want to get that out of the way, so, you know, this whole live stream is me catching up with my old friend. I mean, catching up with my friends. So basically, talk to them. Expensive dog treats. Okay, let's talk to our friends. Dorian. Sarah, Ferret, Cole.
As the most
Is that Iron Bull?
you know. Sparkles.
Speech! Speech! Way too much speech.
Varric, there's
Then
really
how are we supposed to have a speech? Whatever.
What's going on?
You're killing me, Sarah.
Inquisitor. You're just in time.
Hey, Derek.
Sparkles, the Imperium doesn't deserve you. Or want you. It may even kill you. But we'll miss you. If it counts.
Wait, what? You're leaving?
And you didn't know. Okay, folks. Time to take the party elsewhere.
Toma never wanted anything. I swear.
What the fuck? God damn it, Bull.
Leave him.
Just leave his drunk ass right there. Ugh. Can't go 5 minutes without someone passing out. Ugh.
It's true. When the Exalted Council has ended, I'm going back to Tevinter. For good, this time.
You know I'll miss you.
Naturally. My father is dead.
Oh.
Assassinated, I believe.
Oh,
I
wow.
received notice this morning. A perversely cheerful letter congratulating me on
I
assuming
mean, why? I know the Imperium is your home, but why you had to go back?
He didn't say anything about keeping me as his heir.
You do know your
This
home is practically insane again, shank.
He must have wanted me away when the trouble began. I have to go back.
Oh yeah, just to be clear, Iron Bull and Dorian are together. How are they together? Because you must have Iron Bull, complete their missions and all that stuff, blah blah blah, and have them be with you, you know, in the main mission. In the main story, and roaming around, so they are bantered, so they could click, so they hit it off.
How does Bull feel about this?
He wants to come with me. It can't happen, of course. A Canary cannot simply walk around the Imperium, even in a Magister's company. I don't want him hurt. He doesn't want me hurt. We're working it out.
I just closed my door.
I know it was complicated, but I'm sorry about your father.
Thank you. It still doesn't feel real.
So you'll truly be a Magister?
Oh, yes. I can't wait to degrade the Magisterium with my presence. A new outfit is required.
And then what?
I find my father's killers and kill them back. Then I find those giving Tevinter a bad name and kill them. They're most likely the same people, so that should make the job easier.
I could help
You'll
you.
need help. I could go with you.
Not this time, my friend. I won't be entirely without support. Mayveris has gathered other Magisters who feel as we do. We'll be an actual faction in the Magisterium. I'll teach them manners, take them shopping. It'll be fun.
You don't have to do
You
anything.
don't have to go back, Dorian. You put it behind you. You still could.
Give up a golden opportunity for martyrdom? Perish the thought. A present. A going-away present. It's a sending crystal. Amazing what friendship with the Inquisition gives you access to. If I get in over my head, or you're overwhelmed with sorrow for lack of my velvety voice... magic. What? You didn't think I would just leave and you'd never hear from me again, did you? You are my dearest friend. Perhaps my only friend. That will never change, no matter where we are. Now let's finish the good wine before the others get back.
Oh. It sucks that, just like in the first and second game, we have our awesome companions, and they had to leave us, or we leave them.
I scheduled this appointment ages ago, and they do appreciate punctuality.
Appointment?
With the Imperial Garden Spa, of course. You work so hard, my dear. I wanted to treat you.
A spa day? Sounds like fun.
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
Of course it is, darling. That's the only kind I have.
What are the cheese wheels for?
It pains me that you even have to ask. You've clearly been living too long in barely civilized conditions.
Is that Sarah?
Did you hear something?
Relax, darling. It's spa day.
It's
How have
spa
you been?
day.
It seems ages since we've spoken. I hope things are well with you and Cassandra.
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah, we are. Things are good.
Things are excellent. Thank you for asking.
I'm glad to hear it. You've done so much, darling. You deserve to be happy.
Thank you. But you should be happy, too. What you been up to?
You must be keeping very busy.
A divine's work is never done, but I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Once again, I understand some people don't like her.
This place
And
really
yes,
does
she
work
is
miracles.
arrogant. But I still respect her, and I trust her not to go
It's
bonkers.
spa day. Don't fret. You'll undo all the good they've done. Come along, Inquisitor. They have other...
Okay. Let's talk to anyone else. Is that Liliana? Yep.
Will you walk with me? The first time I came to the Winter Palace, I was only 18. I was dazzled. Such rich hangings, splendid marble columns, more golden lions than I could count. It's all still here, still bright, but I no longer see that same palace.
You sound sad.
And that makes you sad?
It is easier on the heart to just see gilding. Now all I can see are the knives in the shadows, the poison in jeweled goblets.
Well, you are hardened.
They seek to tear the Inquisition down. You feel it, no? Fear.
Well, they should be afraid.
Anyone with their wits should fear us. We command more people than some countries.
It is not our secrets, nor our soldiers. There have always been spy masters and private armies. They are afraid of nothing so much as the hand that directs it all.
Mine.
Already your actions have begun to reshape Thedas. Your influence is felt everywhere. It was only a matter of time before they moved. I'm surprised it took this long. When the time comes, consider giving them what they want.
You joking, right?
What? You're not serious.
They cannot act against what they cannot see. Publicly, I will of course retire from this life, as one would expect. Let them think they've finally won. I shall take up charity work, become a patron of the arts, as all respectable women of my age do. And perhaps take on a protégé. Our work never ends, Inquisitor. We just need fewer witnesses.
Okay. So you want us to be disbanded, but just in case if we need to come back, let it be in secret. I can respect that. I'm a Bali.
You're to dodge, not catch. If that ball were a fireball, you'd be dead.
Okay. That is a weird looking Mabari.
You found a dog.
They don't breed Mabari in Olay. The merchant said he was abandoned. Perhaps his owner's tired of the novelty.
Oh, that's awful.
Poor boy. Well, he seems happy now.
Another Ferelden trapped at the Winter Palace. I couldn't leave him to that fate. Besides, he likes me.
It pains me to believe that in the first and the second game, well, in the second game, if you got all the DLC content, you get a dog. But in the first game, you could get a dog, or if you're a human noble, or you help that ill dog from if you're in Osgard.
Whatever happens, our people.
In this game, you don't even get a dog. That's kind of sucks.
In whatever form you require.
I can't imagine the Inquisition without you.
I am honored, and likewise, Inquisitor. You can help. Dodge this, and I'll find overpriced Orlesian dog treats before we go.
Oh. Okay. Varric, talk to me.
The Prince of Starkhaven wrote to you again.
Sebastian.
Of course he did. Just put that one in the pile with letters from the Merchants Guild.
And the captain of the city guard.
Oh, this guy. I remember you. You are annoying as hell in the second game. Talk all about political and everything. Bored me to death.
Andraste's ass, am I ever glad to see you?
That's what I'm here for.
And the Inquisitor comes to the rescue once again.
Is that what you call it?
See, that's what I mean. I don't like
Until
him.
recently, he was the Viscount.
Provisional Viscount.
No, the provisional pain of my ass. So you deliver your mail.
So why is he here with messages from the Merchants Guild?
I have resumed my post as Seneschal now that Master Tethras has been elected Viscount.
What?
You're the Viscount of Kirkwall now.
Well, it seems the two of you have a great deal to discuss. Why don't I just leave you to it?
Whoa.
So, it turns out, you fund enough reconstruction efforts in a city-state, the nobles give you the worst job they can think of.
So you're not coming back?
Does this mean I can't tempt you into coming back to Skyhold? Wicked Grace hasn't been the same since you left.
I'm probably going to be stuck in Kirkwall for the foreseeable future. There's a lot to do back home.
Shit, I hope I go back to Kirkwall and we can play Wicked Grace at the Hanging Man, right?
I can do that. Anyway, I was hoping I'd catch you before the summit got underway. I got you a sort of present. It's official recognition of your title and holdings in Kirkwall. Congratulations, you're a Comte now.
You can't actually do that without...
Too late. Already did it. You should stop by Hightown sometime to see your estate. It's pretty nice. For Kirkwall, anyway.
Proper disposition of empty estates is supposed to...
You were leaving us to talk, remember?
Heh heh. Go suck an egg.
This is possibly too much, Varric. I don't know what to say.
That's nothing. Practically nothing. Don't mention it. Oh, that reminds me. It's the key to the city.
Oh,
you can't give that away without approval from the council and a special ceremony.
It's just symbolic anyway.
It controls one of the giant chain nets in the harbor.
Really? That is so much better than I thought.
Can I try it out?
This operates those giant chains. Can I try it?
No.
Yes.
I don't know how this council thing is going to end for the Inquisition. But whatever gets decided, you've got a place lined up in Kirkwall if you want it. Also, control of the harbor, I guess. Anyway, you should meet with the diplomats. We'll get in a game of Wicked Grace before I go back, though, right?
I wouldn't miss it.
Don't bet any public buildings this time.
Shut up and leave me alone. Hell, leave both of us alone. Seriously. He's a broken whacker. Blackwall, I thought you called yourself Tom Wadian. Bullseye.
Fashionably late. I thought you weren't gonna show.
I'm late, and you decide to make the Winter Palace rubble.
Hey, never liked it anyway. Too fancy.
Fair
So
enough.
tell me everything that happened while I was away. And after the betrayal, and what I put those men through, my sorries were worth about as much as shit.
Are you glad you at least tried to apologize?
It's hard to say. I go back and forth most days. They needed to know that there's a way to come back from anything. And I wanted to help them if I could. I thought going up there on the gallows was difficult. This was worse. 100 times worse. Anyway, it's nice to be back. Though I'm not sure. I can always count on my sword arm and my friendship.
Miss.
If that's your sword arm, I think I'm better off without it.
Think you can do better?
Blackwall in the last few years. Where's your notes? Okay, oh, anyway. No, Cole.
Inquisitor, I see you have time for afternoon refreshments.
Did you know that a merchant in the courtyard is selling gemstones the same color as your eyes?
What an odd thing to say. I must see this for myself.
I appreciate the help getting him elsewhere.
I still don't understand Orlesians and their masks, but it makes him happy. And I needed the table.
For
breadcrumbs?
What?
Birds like breadcrumbs.
Really? That's only it? Oh.
Oh, Cole, good day. I didn't see you there.
But I saw you, as lovely as your songs.
What?
So, you? Huh.
The world has ample pain, Inquisitor. The kindness found in Cole is rare indeed.
Her songs bring happiness to those who hear, and I can make her happy in return.
Well then, carry on.
Y'all, whoa, wait a minute, Cole. Cole, are y'all in? Damn, Cole got a lady. Okay. Okay. Hey, Sarah.
Here's you, and everyone. Glad to be back, all stuffed together. With the pressure full on. Again. Don't worry, Herald of Everywhere. I came prepared. I know what everyone needs.
Pranks. More pranks. Fine.
Just like best times.
You mean old times. You dick. What are you throwing? Snowball?
I expected a roof.
It's early. Anyway, that was a good run. It's all been a good run. I needed that. And I need... You know it's ending, right? We can say it won't, but knobs in places like this. All they do is end things. They'll try and
Foreshadowing.
or worse. But maybe you aren't ready to quit just because some Lord Piddlebits is scared of us.
Do I seem like I'm ready to retire?
I'm tired. I've never done anything for years. Point is, sooner, all this changes. And you've helped me understand. Too much. So it's my turn to help you. See, I have these friends, and all of them were the wrong sort of whatever. Their place changed, or it never was. So together, we made an us. Everyone needs an us. And when the world is done saying no and calls you the wrong sort of whatever, maybe we can be that us for you. What do you think, Inquisitor? Want to run some rooftops as a Jenny?
You want me to join you?
You want the Inquisitor? Don't I have a few more titles than your usual Jenny?
Whoa,
No offense.
taking shots.
Some taken.
Words. Look, we don't want you. We want to be there for you. If you want to keep doing, it won't be nobles who help. It'll be friends.
And I bite.
Well, all I have to say is call me Red Frigging Jenny.
Way too confusing. You'll get a city. One that rhymes with arse.
Oh! I should have said we needed a we instead of an us, because... Wait! Anus! So stupid.
To all my friends.
Always and ever, Inquisitor. Always and ever.
Sarah was never in the group.
Creepy song is creepy.
You That was about to play her song and they like, nope. What? What was that for? Oh, strength. Bruh. What was that about?
Worship, I'm glad you're here. Listen, I need you to keep the chief distracted while we sneak this dragon skull through the room behind him.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes.
It's for his birthday.
Wait, what?
I'll see what I can do, Kreb.
All right, here he
He
comes.
got a birthday.
Keep him talking.
Do Kunaris even have birthdays?
Hey, boss. Good to see you.
No, I'm confused. They have birthdays? Where the hell they have birthdays?
Do you think news of the Exalted Council could affect the lyrium shipments from Orzammar?
Maybe.
It's good to see that the Veil has largely healed, now that most of the major rifts are closed. You might think otherwise, but the Veil isn't technically a physical barrier. It's more like a magical vibration that repels the Fade.
Damn.
It's fascinating to see the remnants of Syrian culture here. Most of it was deliberately erased during the Orlesian unification, under the reign of Mafarath's son, Isarath.
I'm boring him to death with these conversations.
Did you know that Ferelden has its own names for lords? The country is divided into Ternirs governed by Terns. Inside those are cities and Arlings ruled by Arls. And then there's the Banorn. It's a large area of countryside ruled by multiple bands.
Good to know.
Holy shit, I'm boring him with these conversations. Oh, I don't got no more? Fine.
I'm sorry, I can't do this.
Sure you can. They must have that thing almost across the room by now, right?
How?
Ben Hasra. Remember?
But now you're
Birthday, Chief.
Telchov.
Oh, you guys. You got me.
Alright. Oh. Oh, I'm missing someone. Oh, Josephine, where's she at? Josephine, Josephine, Josephine. Ba 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 ba. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there she is. Call for last few years. Josephine, last few years, and Leanna, few years.
It's been quite a day so far, has it not? I've been speaking with representatives from everywhere.
Have they given you trouble?
Not at all. It is quite alarming. It means they are all saving themselves up for later. Would you walk with me? I should like to take some air before the Exalted Council becomes inescapable. The palace has been most accommodating. We are, after all, here at their insistence. But the ministers may... No. No more talk of the council. This meeting was to spend time with you in a more relaxed fashion.
Is this in your daily notes? 3 to 4 o'clock, idle chat with the Inquisitor.
Of course not. Not precisely. The truth
You
is,
just proved my point.
there's a small entertainment happening tonight, to which I may be able to find a pair of invitations.
You'd like me to go with you?
Very much so. In all the years you worked with Orlais, you had so little time to enjoy its culture.
I do wish you'd warned me the game would take more work after Halam Shiral.
It's strange. Those were somehow simpler times. With all that's been happening, I promised myself a single evening out. I'd very much like to go with a friend.
Why not? Josephine, I put myself...
Once. The past years have been so busy. We have earned at least a few moments of rest.
A calm night out sounds...
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
Damn, what just happened? What just happened? Whoa, wait a minute, what just happened?
Was the woman in gold playing a king? Who was the man in feathers?
Wait, what?
It's all very simple. The first actor's mask is determined by... well, I will lend you the program guide. But tell me, did you enjoy the performance?
What just happened?
What I really enjoyed was seeing you put your duties aside for a change.
I truly did. Thank you for coming. It's been too long since I just spent an evening doing... nothing.
Here's to nothing. May it happen to us more often in the future.
Oh, look! The encore signal!
Dude, what just happened? Yo, we didn't even see what they was watching or whatever. It's like our character just was just terrified. Oh God. Another bone. And Cassandra. Last one to talk to.
Oh.
Is everything all right?
Yes. Well, I wanted to speak with you, and now you're here.
This seems serious.
It's not about me. It's about you. Maybe you should sit.
I can stand.
Maybe I should sit.
What's going on?
The last 3 years have been a joy.
I cannot have asked for more love or a better friend. But to take such a drastic step, despite all the consequences or how it would appear, I fear what it might do to us. Do you not feel the same?
I suppose I might.
You suppose? Marriage is no trivial matter.
Marriage?
Yes, marriage. You are here to propose, are you not? You're not here to propose.
What brought you that idea?
I am going to kill Varric. I believe everything he says. Why?
Wait a minute! Sam told you that? Oh my god! What the fuck? Oh my god, that's hilarious. You know what?
Now that you've brought it up, maybe we should get married.
Perhaps one day. It will be a truly romantic proposal, and I will act very surprised. What comes next will not be easy for either of us, but you do not have to fight for me. I am not going anywhere, not even if the Maker himself tries to stop me. Believe that. That is all I meant to say.
Okay, that's the end for... I'm gonna end this right here. This whole live stream is me talking to my friends, and we will continue the the next one when I take a few minutes break, and we will begin the Exalted Council. Alright, y'all. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next. See ya.